Hello and welcome to Viking Views. I'm Ryan Canfield. A number of Missouri Valley College Vikings hit the road each day to get to campus. In Viking Views, Alicia Winston reports on how commuters are benefiting from gas prices falling below $2.
Being a commuter can take a toll on your pockets. Of course, if gas is $4 a gallon. Now with gas prices being as low as $1.84, commuters take advantage.
Traveling back and forth for my internship from Marshall to Kansas City, I put about $20 in my tank, and with the gas prices being low, I don't really fill it up that much because I don't travel every day, but when I do travel, it doesn't really take much gas to get here and back.
Professor Claire makes a 45-minute drive from Columbia to Marshall every day for work.
The low gas prices have been really helpful. I come in and my youngest daughter goes to daycare here, and so the cost of daycare is much cheaper in Marshall, but then you add on the gas, so now it's a little bit easier for me.
Low gas prices have made traveling less expensive for not only faculty but students as well. Alicia Winston, Viking Views.
Although gas prices are beginning to rise, commuters enjoyed the low gas prices. Coaching staff and faculty are working to memorialize a Viking that passed away over winter break. Valley lost one of its own over winter break. Justin Souls, equipment manager and assistant coach for the football team, passed away. Faculty and coaches have gotten together to work on keeping his memory alive at Missouri Valley.
My SMSTA chapter, we discussed it at the officers meeting in January, what we would like to do, and they came up with several great ideas, and I approached then Coach Troth to see if they had started working on anything. So they had not, so we decided to put our ideas together.
During the Orange Hush basketball game, students got their first chance to help the memorial process. Students could donate money to the cause, write or sign letters to the family.
This is planting a tree in his memory, and possibly putting a bench with a nice plaque on it, just to remember him, and putting it somewhere here near the gym, between the gym, around the football field, somewhere in this area where he spent a lot of his time.
For those still wanting to donate or be a part of the memorial effort for souls, raffle tickets will be sold at the upcoming court-warming game on February 26th. For more information on how to help or send condolences to the Souls family, contact Coach Paul Troth at trothp@moval.edu or Linda Gordon at gordonl@moval.edu. Missouri Valley College held its own version of America's Got Talent February 4th in the Eccleston Mabee Theater. Viking Views' Ashley Lorenz has the story.
Missouri Valley College held the first round of Valley's Got Talent, where 10 different acts took the stage.
You hear the music,
Ashley Jackson, Director of Student Activities, said she thinks the students enjoyed being able to showcase their talents.
Some of the performances, the students were just really engaged and they're really excited about it, and I think that the students really enjoy rooting on their teammates or classmates.
The night was filled with comedy.
I'm using an old-fashioned trick right now. I'm picturing people in their underwear. And Miss Jackson, I think I like what I see.
Music. Dancing. Poetry.
Fish ground fall, when you hit rock bottom, all you do is crawl.
Even graffiti. One performer, Eureka's Washington, was glad people enjoyed her poetry.
I get picked on because I did poetry, and everybody's like, oh, that's crybaby stuff, and everybody does poetry that cry, So I was like, what's better than to show him off than show how I really do it.
Ashley Jackson said she likes how the event gets people out of their comfort zone.
We did have some nervous actors, and with the support of their classmates, they were able to push through. That's great to showcase that to others, that when you fall, you can get back up.
Out of the 10 acts, only 6 made it to the final round.
These 6 will be going to the finals next week. Give it up for them.
Be sure to check out the final round of Valley's Got Talent. Ashley Lorenz, Viking Views.
The final round of Valley's Got Talent is February 11th at 7 p.m. in the Eccleston Mabee Theater. In 2010, Public Safety Director Karen Reeder started the Students Helping Students donations after seeing a lot of students going without things they needed. Viking Views' Nayla Lawrence has the story on the success of the program.
Helping students began here with public safety.
Originally, I tried to get the kids the things they needed from either my home or friends or things like that, and it was just too much. So now I ask students to donate things that are still in good condition and usable that another student could use at some point in time.
International student Fanny Bertolone came to Missouri Valley from France with just a few personal items and pictures.
I've been receiving my first semester from my previous roommate, so I got fridge, microwave, lights, TV, rugs, curtains, comforters, pillows, really everything that I need in a room, like to feel homey, comfy.
I've got several that donate all year long, the housing staff that donate all year long. They've also got other students that they have let know about the program, so they donate throughout the year. And if any of them hear of someone needing something, they immediately get them in contact with me and we get them taken care of for whatever they need.
For people who have items to donate, contact Karen Reeder in Public Safety. Nayla Lawrence, Viking Views.
Students Helping Students has assisted more than 130 students this year with their needs. Missouri Valley College Student Affairs Office is helping students with life skills. Viking Views' Courtney Campbell reports.
Student Affairs Office has introduced new classes for life skills, dorm room meals, and crocheting.
Overall, the life skills, absolutely. I just think that this is just a fun way for students to just let loose and learn some skills. Crocheting, it's really supposed to be like a bee and stitch, so pretty much meaning that students can come and just let off some steam and also just stitch. With the life skills for cooking, absolutely. You know, students always complain that there's no options in the CAF and things like that, and this gives them an alternative to learning some things in their room. So yes, I think that Sundays work best. Maybe I just need to fix the timing, maybe 3 p.m. in the afternoon versus 6 p.m. That is like at the end of dinner, and students are normally, you know, I have homework to do in the evenings on Sundays. So, and especially for the cooking, I think that that would probably be on a Sunday afternoon as well. That just kind of gives them something to do on the weekends. I set up all of the sessions, but if you want some direct contact information, I can reach out to some of the leaders.
Viking View.
Okay, sorry. All students are welcome to join the next session of Life Skills. The former student is now the master. That's next on Viking Views.
Valley College asking 5 financial questions and 5 pop culture questions. Come on, let's take a look and see what type of answers we get. What is a student loan default?
I have no idea.
I cannot tell you. I'll take outside loans.
Okay, why did Amber Rose call it quits with Wiz Khalifa?
He cheated on her.
What is your credit score?
I don't have.
I don't have credit. You don't? No.
Chase Burgess made the transition from student athlete to trash coach in just 1 year. Viking Views' William Lee reports on Burgess' role adjustment.
After a coaching change last November for the distance program here at MVC, the team was without leadership until the spring semester. With indoor season in full stride, Chase Burgess had to make the adjustment from athlete to coach.
Well, it's definitely interesting being on the other side of the athletic spectrum, I guess. And so like you said, I ran 4 years of cross country, 3 track, and in my time I've had 3 coaches, 1 in high school, 2 in college. And so it's cool to be able to see what the work that goes into setting up work, creating workouts, and running races and training people just to make them better and helping them reach their goals.
Sarah Niemeyer was teammates with Burgess for 3 years. When first hearing a former teammate would be her new coach, she had mixed feelings.
In the beginning, I was kind of scared because he was my teammate, and then suddenly having him as a coach, it's like a totally different situation. But I think it works pretty well that he's kind of writing the workouts plan, and we can give him suggestions and give him a lot of feedback, and so he can switch up the workouts how it feels best for us.
Burgess uses his own experience as a runner to cater to specific needs to his athletes.
I kind of look back at what worked for me as a runner, but I gotta tailor that too. Like for me, I was all distance and no speed. You know, I've got a guy on the team right now that's really similar to that, so I can take what I did and use those workouts for him. But I got other guys who were a lot of speed, not so much a lot of distance. They got a lot of work to do, so I got to tailor those workouts just for those guys.
Building a team can be a difficult task, but Burgess is taking the right steps to quicken his runners into a stronger team. William Lee, Viking Views.
With indoor conference in just 2 weeks, Burgess is steadily preparing his runners to compete for the win. From shooting and scoring to silence and prize giveaways, Viking Views' Christina Bautista reports about a basketball game starting with a silent beginning.
Missouri Valley men's basketball team played against Central Methodist University. This game, however, was slightly different than most. There was a small change on how the crowd cheered. The crowd had to stay silent until the Vikings scored 10 points. This was called the Orange Hush.
Well, I feel like everybody else going to be quiet. I'm definitely going to be talking, doing what I do, screaming, yelling, you know how it goes.
Here it is. Raffles and prizes were given away after the 10th point. Some gifts ranged from gift cards to shoes to a flat screen TV.
I'm very excited. I definitely want a big screen TV. I feel like I was cheated last year, so I need this TV.
Definitely. I mean, every college student wants a TV. Sorry.
Dance competitions and half-court shots were held during the halftime. The winner of the events decided who won the prize.
Definitely. There's some awesome prizes to be won. I'm excited to see what they're going to give out and see who's going to win it.
The Orange Hush is one of the ways to bring students to support their fellow Vikings while enjoying themselves. Christina Bautista, Viking Views.
The next home game is senior night for the men's basketball. It will take place on the 21st. It's the middle of February, and that means Valentine's. And love is in the air. Up next, a Valley couple who found love in a most unusual way.
Missouri Valley College, located in Marshall, Missouri, is a home to roughly 1,500 students. With small-sized classrooms and an educationally friendly environment, Valley prepares students to succeed. Valley is a private, career-oriented college that will help students like you get prepared for the real world. It's time you plan for your future and become a part of the Missouri Valley College experience.
So apply now at moval.edu and become a part of the Viking family today.
Valentine's Day is spent with the person who you have a crush on or love. And if you haven't found that person, they could be a student activity away. Here's Viking Views' Felix Alvarado with a very Valley Valentine's.
I got you this rose.
Will Lee and Kat Grieshaber were both students at Valley when they met in an unusual way.
I decided to just go on this thing. It was called the dating game, and I just signed up for it, and it was me and 3 other girls, and she just happened to be the one I picked. And so she came around the corner, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's actually really cute. Like, I texted her the next day because I wanted to kind of play it off cool, and kind of just hit it off from there.
When I opened the door, there were just like hundreds of candles and flowers everywhere, and a note that said to like follow the rose petals. And then I saw cameras, and I was like, okay, I know what's going on. And then he was on one knee when I got to the back room, and I don't even remember what he said, honestly. Are you serious?
Will you marry me, Kat?
Yeah.
You will?
Will Lee and Kat are an example of how true love can be around any corner, or in this case, hidden behind a curtain. Felix Alvarado, Viking Views.
Will and Kat are getting married later this year. That's Viking Views for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Ryan Canfield.